That often leads to kissing, and nakedness inevitably follows. But back to Halloween. Beyond scary movies and morphing the condo into a haunted house, which I've already done thanks to several shopping expeditions to local Halloween specialty stores and a few consignment shops, all before October 1st, I love dressing up. Like, love, love, love it. But then I'm an actress, so playing pretend is kind of my thing. Even the bathroom Ami and I are currently occupying has been decorated. I've turned it into a haunted bathroom with bats hanging from the ceiling and fun accessories containing creepy crawly things lining the vanity. I've actually scared the crap out of myself a couple of times when I've had to pee in the middle of the night. My phone buzzes on the vanity. I glance down and see that it's Bancroft, my boyfriend. It's his vanity I'm currently sitting on. Well, ours is probably more accurate. We've been dating since the spring, and I moved into his condo 2 weeks ago. Our beginning was a bit unconventional. Not too long ago, I was jobless and nearly homeless. So when he presented an opportunity to be his pet sitter while he was out of town on business, he also offered me the spare room in his luxury penthouse condo. Of course I took it. 5 weeks of pet sitting turned into 5 weeks of video chat flirting that turned into seriously hot sex when he got back, which turned into an actual relationship. I reach for my phone, but Ami slaps my hand. Don't move. Ow. I said don't move. That includes your lips. God, you're bossy. It's so hard not to smile at her angry expression, especially with the way she's dressed up. Ami's a gorgeous, ultra-fit, sandy blonde-haired, blue-eyed goddess. She has a sweet face, but under that pretty exterior is a whole lot of bite. Bite that I haven't seen much of since Armstrong came onto the scene. She pinches my arm, and I turn into a mannequin. Less than a minute later, I hear the door open and the sound of my name being called from down the hall. I'm not allowed to speak, so Ami answers for me, shouting, "We're in your bathroom." The heavy tread of shoes, they're not Bancroft's. He always takes his off when he walks in the door, echoes down the hallway. Bancroft is not alone. He's with Ami's fiance, who happens to be his cousin. I find him to be a pretentious asshole, but Ami seems to love him, so I keep those thoughts to myself most of the time. Unless I'm alone with Bancroft, then we share our disdain for him openly. Tonight, they're staying for dinner. Later, we can bitch about him, and I can distract Bancroft from his scorn with a blowjob, and he can return the favor.
"What are you ladies up to? Holy fuck."
Bean's voice drops to gravel pitch. Bancroft's massive, broad shoulders take up most of the doorway. Sweet Lord, he's gorgeous. Currently, his luscious mouth is hanging open as he holds on to the jam, as if his grip is the only thing keeping him where he is. His gaze bounces over Ami and lands on me, sweeping down and back up again.
"What's going on?"
Armstrong asks from behind him. He can't see anything because Bancroft is impeding his view. Armstrong is shorter than Bane by a few inches, although to be fair, Bane is huge. I think he's at least 6'3", and he weighs twice as much as I do. He's a wall of solid muscle and sexiness.
"That's a really good question,"
Bane mutters. His eyes drop to my red toenailed bare feet and move up, tongue dragging across his bottom lip as he takes me in. Beyond the fact that I'm dressed the part of a villainous fairy with the makeup to match, I'm also sitting on the vanity with Ami standing between my legs. If I take off the makeup and the costume, it's a rather common position I find myself in with Bane, except both of us are usually naked and he's often inside me, or on his knees with his face between my legs. Based on the way he's looking at me right now, I might very well get to experience his adeptness in both departments later tonight. I look forward to ripping off his suit and treating him like a ride at an amusement park. Once Ami and Armstrong leave, of course. One eyebrow quirks as he asks,
"You two playing dress-up?"
I grin. I assume it must look incredibly evil considering the makeup I'm currently sporting, but I'm not allowed to see yet. We're practicing for Halloween. His mouth tilts in a smirk.
"Fuck yes you are."
Oh yeah, I'm getting so lucky later. I don't think I'm changing out of this costume, as difficult as it might be to sit in all night considering the massive wings attached to my back. I'll make it work. Bancroft is very well acquainted with my love of all things Halloween.